Hey everybody, it's Dr. Susan Bernstein from Work From Within, and welcome to another episode of Get Real About Work. Today's topic, I want to share with you people I think you should be paying attention to. It's a big category. I think you should be paying attention to millennials. I think millennials are phenomenal in our workplace right now, and we need their energy and their verve, their spunk, their potential to really transform work. There are three key characteristics of millennials that I think are absolutely important and positively transformative for the workplace. The first of those is authenticity. When I think of the millennials who I know, they grew up with reality TV. I didn't grow up with reality TV. I'm sure it came into being and I've watched it. But they care so deeply about what's real versus what's faux, artificial. They don't really appreciate corporate messages that are very buttoned down and proper. They want people to get real. And at work, I think this authenticity is a hugely valuable thing to know about, a thing to embody authenticity, because when we don't embody authenticity, we have to put up a mask, a mirror. We are different at work than we are at home. And to do that is something that Arlie Hochschild, a sociologist, calls emotional labor. We have to labor to be who we're not. When I was in consulting, I always had to keep it all together and, act like the client could tell me anything, but I was just kind of, yep, oh, thank you very much, yes, indeed. It wasn't totally real. I couldn't get real with them in a way that felt good. And this generation, the millennial generation, cares very deeply about authenticity. Millennials also care about meaning. They won't do a job just because, just for the money. Sure, some of them will. But in general, this generation cares so much about making a difference. And given what's going on with our political situation, our ecological situation, our economic situation, our technology situations, we need people who care about making a difference in the world. And I think they're waking companies and other organizations up about how important it is, how we can't just go through the motions at work when our world really needs our attention. And finally, I appreciate millennials for their need for flexibility. I've heard plenty of millennials say, if I can't go to my Tuesday at 2 o'clock yoga class, I'm out of here. Why? They care about that flexibility not to be bold and brash and I've got to have my way. It's because they care about renewing themselves. They're not the kind of generation who needs to stay in the office to prove themselves. In fact, they're more apt to go want to work at a coffee shop, smelling that great aroma and being around great people than to work in cubicle world. So they care very much about their flexibility, the ability to do work anywhere. And we're moving in that way more and more. And I think they've got a lot to share with us. I'm curious what you think about millennials. How are they helping or hurting the workplace? Leave your comments here on the blog. I'd love to hear from you. And keep tuning in to Get Real About Work. Thanks so much, and go Millennials.